Hello everyone, welcome back to Age Nagash, which is a channel dedicated to Age Sigma. So in this video, it's going to be the first battle report. It's going to be 1,000 points. We're going to be playing Taking Hold Battle Plan, and we're now going to go through the armies. So what we've got, Jamie, if you want to take me through your list?
I'm taking Khorne Bloodbound today, and the battle line is going to be 10 Blood Warriors, 10 Blood Reavers, and we're going to have one unit of Skull Reapers, Blood Secretor, Blood Stoker, Slaughter Priest, Mighty Lord of Khorne Juggernaut, and a Khorne today.
Cool. And what artifacts and command traits you got?
So he's going to have Mark with a Carnival as his command trait, which means when he kills something in the combat phase, he heals 1 wound. And my artifact today is going to be the Banner of Rage for the Blood Secretor, giving everyone reroll hit rolls of 1 or full rerolls if they already have that ability.
Cool. And fighting the Blades of Khorne, we're going to have a Legion of Nagash army, and it's going to be Grand Host Nagash. So what we've got on this army is a Vampire Lord on Mount, we've got a Necromancer, we've also got a unit of 15 Graveguard, a unit of 5 Direwolves, and a unit of 4 Morgoth Archive. And then for our general, we're going to have the Necromancer, and he's going to have the Lord of Nagash's command trait, which lets Death Rattle units within 6 inches of him get an extra attack. And then for his artifact, we're also going to have the Gravesand Time Glass, which is the one where you pick an enemy hero at just one of your battle rounds. They take D3 mortal wounds, and then for the subsequent battle rounds, they will take a extra mortal wound on a 4-up, and you do this in one of your hero phases. Okay, and then for our spells, we're going to have the Amphion Orb for the Vampire Lord on horse, and for the Necromancer, we're going to have Spectral Grasp. So what I will say, guys, when we're about to start this game, is that this will be our first battle report. So if we do get things wrong, I do wholly apologise, and if you could please let us know down in the comments what we got wrong, we'll make sure we won't do that again. Okay, so on to deployment. So with deployment done, I finished setting up first, so I'm going to let Jamie go first, and we're going to go into his hero phase. So what are you going to do first, Jamie?
Turn 1, hero phase, we're going to do Killing Frenzy from the Slaughter Priest, and I'll do it onto Skull Reapers. Needing a 4-up. Nope, and also going to D3 mortal wounds for it. For free, straight away.
Justice at last, thank fuck.
A great start for him. To 3. And I suppose I will whip the Fury from the Bloodstoker here, and I will whip the Skull Reapers as well. And that'll be it for the hero phase. I will not plant the banner in this turn. I'm going straight on to movement for me.
Alright guys, so that's the end of Jamie's movement. So what he did, he rammed everything, so he can no longer charge or shoot. So that is going to end his first turn. So on to the first turn of Legions of Nagash. Okay, so for the first turn for Legions of Nagash, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with by putting the Gravesand Time Blast from the Necromancer onto the Blood Secretor. So it's going to take D3 mortal wounds for 2 mortal wounds. And then the next thing I'm going to do is going to do a Mystic Shield from the Vampire Lord, and she is going to put it onto these Morgoths here. She does not get that off, and then we're going to put the Necromancer's Spectral Grasp spell onto this bit of scenery here. He does get it off. Can you unbind it, Jamie?
I'm going to try and unbind that with the Slaughter Priest. And no, I do. Do unbind it with a 7. No.
Do you get any pluses to your unbind?
No, I don't.
That's fine. That's what goes off, that's fine. So that's going to be this train piece here, and it's going to make enemy units within 3 inches of it half their movement characteristic.
Yeah, do not want that.
It's okay, we'll allow it, I think. And then for my command ability, it's going to be, we're going to save that for a command point we're going to use later, and then that will be the end of my hero phase. Actually, change your mind, we are going to do a command ability from the Vampire Lord. She's going to put Blood Feast onto this unit of Morgoths here, giving them an extra attack just because they don't need it already.
Yeah, I feel some pain coming.
Okay, on to Charger now. So what we're going to do is these direwolves here, they did not run, but they're going to stay where they are. The Graveguard ran and the Necromancer did. Over here on the other side, however, the Morgoths did not run, and neither did the Vampire Lord. So we're going to charge with the Morghast and try and get them into combat. They might make that.
Yeah, we're really 11.
We'll just do that, so they're just going to move in now. And then we're going to see if the Vampire Lord can charge in as well. For 9, I think she does, yeah, she can get just in there. Cool, so on to combat then.
Yeah.
Right, so going into attack, we're going to attack with the Morghast. They're all obviously going to apply their attack into the Blood Warriors. So we're making 20 attacks for this unit because they've got Blood Feast and it's in the Grand Host again. So we are hitting on freeze.
That's a lot of ones.
It is a lot of ones. Unfortunately, I'm not running the Gash with command ability, so I cannot re-roll those, which I got a terrible habit of getting used to. So yeah, actually that's a incredible amount of ones, isn't it? I'm just going to dump those dice in the bin there, and then going on to the wound rolls. That makes up for it. That's not too bad at all. So what we've got is 8 saves at -2 rend. Okay, so going on to Jamie's save rolls. Let's make a bit of a miracle here.
6+ for the Blood Warriors. And
bye bye to the Blood Warriors.
Nothing.
Oh no, the tears so good. So of course they are Blood Warriors, so they will be attacking back. Now they are dead. So Jamie, what are they to hit and to wounded?
So we get 18 attacks from the normal Blood Warriors, hitting on freeze. They got full rerolls because of my Banner of Rage. 2.
Not too many roll 3 rolls needed.
And just 1 fail. Unfortunately, no rerolls here, but winning on 4s.
Not as good, that one.
No, gone down there.
Pretty shocking, to be fair.
So just 5 saves.
5 there.
6 saves for the Morghast.
Okay, so making 6 saves for the Morghast. So no rend is there?
No rend for the normal axes.
Okay, so that's going to be a 4-up save. So I fail 2, and then the death save for being next to the vampire. So I take 2 damage.
And I've got a special weapon from the Blood Warriors. It is the leader, so he gets +1 attack. So hit on freeze. Wounded on freeze. -1 rend.
So saving on a 5. Failed damage.
2 damage for that.
2 damage. So I take that as well, so I take 4 damage in total.
Not bad.
So that is the end of the combat phase. What we've got as a result is the unit of 10 Blood Warriors is now dead. We have taken 4 wounds on this Morghast here, and then the only other thing we have in combat is this Slaughter Priest here, but he's not going to pile in because obviously that's what Khorne does not do. Right, okay, then we're going to move on to priority. Okay, on to priority, Jamie here is going to win ties because he went first in the first battle round, and also something important to note is that Jamie does always win these priority rolls, so we see if it changes on camera.
Come on the 6.
You know what? I think I'll take that. Come on, Morghast. Right, okay, so as I want priority, I'm going to choose to go first. I'm going to use the Gravesand Time Blast first of all, and of course this has been put onto the Blood Crater. So how this is going to work on a 4+, he's going to take 1 mortal wound. Does not take that mortal wound, I think Jamie really needs that right now, so that's fair enough. Okay, and then on to the rest of my abilities. What we're going to do is, we're not going to put Blood Feast on these anymore, so we're going to save that command point. We are going to do a spell, and that spell is going to be a... What are we going to do? We're going to do an Amifime Orb from the Vampire Lord onto the Korgoroth. So this goes off on a 7. I get it. Jamie's going to try and unbind that.
Unbind that.
So I get it off on an 8, so he doesn't manage to unbind it, so that goes off. And that means on a 4-up, he is going to take D6 mortal wounds. Nope, he gets away with that one. Jamie is relieved. And then the next spell we're going to do is we're going to put it from the Necromancer onto the Morghast, and that is going to be a Mystic Shield. And I get that.
Yeah, no one buying for me.
Right then, on to movement. Okay, so that is my movement done. So what we've done is we've just moved these guys up here. We're not going to charge. We're just going to keep this screen here just to protect the Graveguard. And then what we are going to do now is not charge or anything, because these guys are, like I said, in combat with this Slaughter Priest. We've moved around the Vampire Lord just around here, just so she is a bit more protected from the Korgoroth, and she can put her buffs on the Deathless minions around just in case anything happens to Necromancer. So we're going to go straight into combat now, and we're going to pile in with the Morghast.
Then first, them 8 attacks.
Alright, so we've got 8 attacks coming up from these two Morghasts into your Slaughter Priest. So hitting on freeze, I'll take that. Wounded on freeze.
No fail.
Oh no, so what's your save?
He's dead.
He's dead, okay. Right, so that is the end of my combat phase, and that will be the end of my turn as well, as there is no battle shock required. What we have done is we've just cleared the Slaughter Priest here with the unit 4 Morghast, and that's about it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into Jamie's turn 2. Right, okay, now into the hero phase of Jamie's turn 2.
Basically, you kill my Sword Priest, and I've got no prayer to do. Bloodsecrator will put his banner down this turn. He will use his command ability. You pick 3 units within 24 inches. And they get +1 to wound if they charge. So I will put it on the Skull Reapers, a Korgoroth over here, and I think I will put it onto the Bloodstoker. That's for someone. And that'll be, and he will whip the Skull Reapers, that's for the sake of it. And that'll be the end of my hero phase.
So that is movement done, so nothing has ran, everything sort of just shuffled a bit forward to get into preparing for combat. What we've got though is this Korgoroth that has snuck around here and is one of the only units in Khorne with a shooting attack, so it's now going to shoot the Morghast.
Alright, Bone Tentacles on a 3, and then a 4, or 1 save, no rend.
1 save, no rend. I'm going to take that, so we need to get a 3 up because of Mystic Shield, and it's saved. Right, now on to charges. So where will the Korgoroth get?
7.
You got a 7.
7. So you'll just, yeah, I don't think we can go anywhere further.
A little bit stuck in here, so just going to go into that Morghast there.
Put that Morghast there. My Lord of Khorne on the Juggernaut. He gets a 6.
It's a 6.
I just smash him into those 2.
Okay, Ryan's to the front there.
And see where the Bloodstoker goes.
He gets a 5. He can snuck in as well, can't he?
Let's see if I can just maybe book down this unit over there. Let's go and book them down. Now the Skull Reapers. Went in a high charge for these guys. Is it a 4?
It's not a bad charge.
Plus the extra 3 from the Bloodstoker.
Yeah, that's true. They get a current
So I'm
charge.
making it 10. So they.
I'm going to get as much in as possible.
So the first one we get around the back here.
Really hit that unit as hard as you can.
And on a 4 up from the Mighty Lord of Khorne for the Juggernaut.
Yep.
D3 mortal wounds to the Morghast for 2.
I'm going to try and save him. Save none. So that actually kills this Morghast right here.
It's alright, we can sit down.
Right, okay, so on to the combat phase. Jamie has piled in and is attacking with his Skull Reapers first into the Morghast. So what attack are we doing first, Jamie?
So we'll start off with their Vicious Mutation, hitting on freeze. Wounded on a 4 for 1 wound and -1 rend.
-1 rend, so we're saving on a 5 and rolling 1s. You roll 1s because we Mystic Shield. And then go 5, so that's sweet.
So now for the special weapon of the Soul Terror, hitting on 4s. So we got 1/6 there. Rerolls for the banner. Hitting there. So this one hits wounds is a mortal wound in addition. So winning on a 2, rerolling 1s with a Bloodstoker. That's 1 mortal wound. And this one win on a 2. So you've got 2 saves at -1 rend.
2 saves -1 rend. So saving on 5, rerolling 1. So I've taken, so that's 2.
Is 2 damage each.
And then
the 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound, so that'll be 5 death saves. So saving on 6s. So I have made neither save, so I take 5 damage so far.
And now for the rest of the guys with their Demon Blades. Demon Blades hitting on 4s. They get full rerolls here. There's the Banner of Rage.
Yep.
There's quite a few rerolls there. I've only got 1 6. 1 6 to do, winning on a 2, rerolling 1s, so that is 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
And the rest of them winning on 2s. So that's all of them.
It's all of them.
So you have 4, 8, 11 saves to do.
11 saves, okay, so 11 saves. Any rend with this?
No rend for these ones.
So saving on a 4, reroll 1s. So we've got 1 here to reroll, and that means I take 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to do my death saves with that, and there was a mortal wound as well, wasn't there?
And 1 mortal wound.
And 1
5
mortal
death
wound.
saves.
So 5 death saves, 1 in 6. So I save 1. So is that all their attacks as well?
That's all their attacks.
So that means I take 10 damage. So one of these is going to die. We're going to pick this one here. And then we're going to put 4 damage onto his mate just there. Okay, so I'm going to attack back now. I'm going to attack with the Morgoth, and they're going to go into his Mighty Lord of Khorne because he hasn't attacked me yet. Okay, so that's going to be 8 attacks, hitting on freeze. Just take away those 2s, and then wounding on freeze. So that is going to be 4 saves at -2 rend.
So he has a 3 up, goes to 5.
So that's 2 saved.
2 saves, so he is still in the game.
Just.
Just is good enough, so he goes down to 2 wounds remaining.
Right, okay, now the Bloodstoker is going to attack the direwolf. So Jamie, what attacks are we looking at?
So we've had Torture Blade, +1 from the banner, so 4 attacks. In on freeze. Oh, no rerolls there.
Not so good there, is it?
And then winning on a 3 for 1 save for the little direwolves.
1 save with the direwolves, any rends? Take
No rend from that.
5 up. Fails, death save. Fails, they have taken 1 damage.
And now 4 attacks from his whip as well. Freeze. Much better with his whip. And then winning on 4s for 1.
4 1. Well,
3 saves.
3 saves, sorry.
3 saves, no rend.
No rend, so I save on 5s. 1 is getting my death saves. Got 1. The direwolves have taken 3 damage. So that is going to kill. Which one we're going to kill? We're going to kill this one here. And we're going to put this one on 1 wound. Good idea, actually, I suppose. Where's the little fucking thing?
Where's she going to pile into?
Just there.
Staying away from all the other units.
Has some cover and shouldn't charge, so that's good. Okay, so Pardo into the Skull Reapers. She's going to attack. She's going to do her Spirit Possessed Blade first. So that's going to be 4 attacks. Hitting on freeze. And wounding on freeze. So that's going to be 2 saves at -1.
Only take 2 5s up. Save 1.
So it's going to be D3 damage. It's going to be for 1 damage.
For 1. So take 1 wound.
And then her Nightmare, Hooves and Teeth attack. So it's going to be 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounded on 4s. Just 1 save, no rend.
4 up. Saves.
Okay.
No, 1 wound for the Skull Reapers.
Right, Ken. So the Mighty Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut, the one I wanted dead, unfortunately still alive, and is now going to attack the Morgoth. So what attacks with it?
So 4 attacks with these. Demon Axe, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the Banner of Rage. It is nice, it helped out. And then wounded on 2 because he did make the charge. So all wound, -1 rend.
So saving on 5 to roll on 1s. And then death saves are going to be needed here.
D3 damage each.
I'll take that 100%. Pretty much as good as my Vampire Lord there. And I saved one of them. Fantastic. Really, really happy with that result.
And then 4 attacks though from the Juggernaut coming at you. In on 3s. Reroll the 1s for the Banner of Rage. Very nice. Wounded on 2s.
I'll take that 1.
3 saves, no rend.
4 up, reroll on 1s. Oh, we didn't need those 2s there. Okay, and then that's going to be 2 death saves.
Well done, Juggernaut.
3 damage in total. So because of that bloody Juggernaut attack, that is going to have killed one of those Morgoths. So this one is going to be dead. So I can unclip the wings. And then this one is going to take 1 damage. Right, so what we're going to do now is the Dire is going to attack your Bloodstoker. So we've got 2 in range there. So that's going to make for 5 attacks because one of them is the Doom Wolf. They're hitting on 4s and they are wounding on 4s. So that is going to be for 3 saves at no rend.
3, 4 up from the Bloodstoker. Saves 1.
Just 1 damage
down,
each.
Goes down 2 wounds.
Right, so now we're going to attack with a Graveguard into the Bloodstoker here. So we've got 9 attacks because of course the Lord of Nagash ability for the Necromancer. So 9 attacks. We're going to be hitting on 3s. Yep, that's lovely to me. And then we're going to be wounding on 4s. If we get any 6s to wound, it's going to be 2 damage instead of 1. So we get a couple of 6s here. So we're going to have 2 saves that if they go through are going to do 2 damage each, and then 4 normal ones, and this is at -2 rend. So what ones do you want to do?
So let's do the 6s, where if he fails these, he's dead. 5 and a 4. So he takes 2 damage.
Takes 2 damage that are going to kill him, is it?
No, he's got 1 wound left, so all these need to be 4s up. And yeah, he is dead.
He's dead. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, so there is no Bashrock test here to be needed. We're going into round 3 now, so let's see who gets priority. I think we both need it at this point. And because I went first in the last battle round, that means I will take that draw, and thank you very much, Games Workshop, for changing that rule. Okay, so I won the priority, so I'm obviously going to go first. We're going to do the Graveside and Time Blast onto the Blood Crater there. So on a 4 up, he takes 1 mortal wound.
Puts him on 2 left, no.
And then we're now going to do some spells. So we're going to go with the Vampire Lord. She's going to do her Amplifying Orb. She can manage to do it so she can clip this base and she'll get the Blood Crater as well. So this is going to go off on a 7. So I just get it, but I'm going to have to re-roll because the Blood Crater's banner is planted. So I do not get it off. And then the next thing we're going to do is Man Hell's Dance Macabre onto the Graveguard. So that goes off, but I'm going to have to re-roll it. And then on a 6, that does go off. I'll just double check to make sure that it does. Yes, it goes off on a 6, so that's all well and good. And then command abilities. I've got 2 command points. I'm going to put the... Who am I going to put the Blood Feast on? I'm going to put it onto... I think I'm going to have to put it onto the Morgoth, just try and get as many damage with him as I can. So we're just going to put that there. Take away his Mystic Shield. Cool. Okay, now on to movement. Cool, so we're going to charge with the Graveguard now. So they're going to automatically charge 6 inches anyway, but we're going to see if they can bet it. So let's see what they're going to get. Oh, I'll take the 9, I think. I'll take that. I'm going to move them in a minute just because it's going to take too long to do it on camera. And then anything else that's charging, we're going to charge the dogs. So let's see what they're going to get. Roll them here so it's clearer. They get 12.
Okay, they get to go where they want.
Where are they going to go? Let's see. Okay, I'll move them and then we'll get back to the action in a moment. Cool, so into combat, everything's charged and moved. We're going to attack with the Morghast first, and he's going to go into the Skull Reapers before he dies. So he's got he's got 5 attacks because he's got the Blood Feast, and he's hitting on freeze. Oh, I really need to do better than that. Wounded on freeze. Okay, that's alright.
Two 6-ups. Yeah, nice.
Snake Eyes. Okay, so that is going to be 6 damage.
Skull Reaper's murderous to the last ability, and he takes 1 mortal wound in return.
On a 6-up to try and save it with a death. Nope, so he takes 1 mortal wound, so he is taking 2 now.
Nice.
Okay, so the Mighty Lord Khorne on Juggernaut is now going to attack. So
Into the Graveguard, and going with his Rifle Axe, 4 attacks faces the banner, hit on freeze, reroll 1s because of the banner of range. Still didn't help.
Bit like the Morghast.
And then he's +1 if he still gets his charge bonus from the last turn, roll 2. So he does nothing.
He's pretty badly injured. I mean, that doesn't affect the rules, but it will affect the dice, obviously.
So let's see if his Juggernaut can kill some. 3s,
Oh, he's killing.
roll 1, and then 2s for this. He gets 2.
2. Okay, so 2 saves.
No rend.
No rend, so the Graveguard have got a 4-up save. And they make both of them.
Graveguard next.
Yep, so the Graveguard are going to attack. We're going to first do the Skull Reapers, so it's just going to be the 1 champion here attacking them. So that is going to be surprisingly 4 attacks. So he's going to be hit on freeze. He's going to be wounded on 4s. And he is going to get no wins. And then going on to the Mighty Lord Khorne, so what we've got is 4 attacking the Mighty Lord Khorne. So that is going to be 3 attacks each, so that is going to make for 12 attacks. So they're going to be hitting on freeze. So how many do we get there? We get quite a few. And then wounded on 4s. So this is a lot better. So we've got 1 6, that will do 2 damage that goes through. And then 5 1 damage ones. And they all have -1 rend.
Oh, great. The 5 normal saves on a 4-up now. It takes 3 damage, and then that one fails as well. So he is out the game.
And then the 2. So now we've got the Blood Reavers, and they're going to be attacking these direwolves. So
they have got +1 for the banner, +1 for the banner being a totem as well. So they are hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, with the banner of rage. We've got some rerolls there. And quite a few going off. And now, wounded on 4s. We've got no rerolls here. So we get real badly just the 2.
just the 2 at -1
2 saves
rend.
at -1 rend.
So saving on 6s. So 2 failed, and there's no death. This save nearby because there's no heroes. So we're just going to take away this one there. And he's already taken 1 wound, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to shift that wound onto the next one along. Right, okay. So the direwolves are now going to attack. We're going to have a 1 onto the Blood Crater and then the other 2 onto the Blood Reavers. The 1 on the Blood Crater first. It's 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. I'll take that. And then wounding on 3s because they charged. Thank God for that. So that is 2 saves and no rend.
2 3 up. And he's dead. He's dead. Did not need that.
No. Especially the Graveguard couldn't kill him, and then 1 little dog could. Good work. Right, okay. And then the other direwolves onto the Blood Reavers. They hit on 4s. Wounded on 3s. I'll take that. No rend.
So I get 3 6s. No, so 3 Blood Reavers go down.
And that's all the direwolves attacks. Right, okay, so James is going to hit back with his Skull Reapers. He's going to do 1 onto the Graveguard and 2 onto the Morghast. Which one are you going to do first, Jamie?
Let's do the special weapon onto the Graveguard. So he has 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. And yeah, he gets no rerolls, no nothing, so he misses everything.
Okay, and then on to the Morghast.
I'll do the special weapon onto the Morghast, hitting on a 3. No rerolls there.
No rerolls.
And then the 4, 6 Demon Blades, hitting on 4s. Better. Reroll 1. Nope. And then wounding on 2s because they still got their charge bonus. So all wounds.
That's pretty good.
And one of them was a 6, so that's 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
And 4 saves, no rend.
4 saves, no rend, I'll do first. So saving on 4s. That's quite a lot of damage. So that's going to be 5 death saves. I'll take that. So he takes 3 damage. And he's alive on a 1 wound. So you did pretty well there, Jamie. I don't know what you're complaining about. Just gonna put that dash right there. Cool. So we're now going to do the Graveguard attacking the Skull Reapers. This because they've got the Manhouse Dance spell on them, so they can probably attack twice in this combat phase. So we've got 6 of them attacking and a shitload of dice. So hitting on 3. So quite a few 2s there, if I'm honest, but not too bad, not really bad. Just take away those. And then wounding on 4s. So we have got 6 saves to make at -1. And then
So 5 up for the Skull Reapers. And they make 2, take 4. And that's suffering some damage.
it's going to be this one dead, isn't it? And then
The guy's dead.
and then 1 on 1 wound,
Okay.
is that right?
And let's put it on to Champion. Let's see if he suffers any wounds back. That's 1 more wound onto the Graveguard.
On a 6, they take the mortal wound, so we're just going to make this one here die. That's still within an inch, isn't it? Go and see. Yeah, cool. Right, okay, this has been quite a horrific round of combat. Let's go on to a battle shock. So my Graveguard and Direwolves are fine, but how are your Bloodbound doing, Jamie?
Well, about the Blood Secretor, they are now not immune. I've got no heroes to put Inspired Present on. So Blood Reaver's lost 3 guys, Bravery 5. And the +1 from the banner, but -1 for yours. So let's see how many run away.
We've got 4. So what's the maths on that? How many died?
So 2 will run away.
2 are going to run away. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
That bloody Blood Secretor. And the Skull Reapers, how are
The
they
Skull
doing?
Reavers, Bravery 7,
-1.
-1, Bravery 6, and they've lost 1, so unless I roll a 6 here, no, they're
No.
just about 5.
That's just about fine. Cool. So that's the end of my turn. We're going to go into Jamie's turn now. Okay, because as tragically all the heroes in Jamie's army is dead, which I am really saddened by. The only thing he can really do is movement, and then we're going to go into shooting.
Shooting from the Kulgraf.
What is the call rifle on a shoot?
He's going to see if he can take out your...
Vampire Lord, or are you going to go for the general, which is the Necromancer?
No, he's not going to go for them because you get the -1 to hit. So he's going to go for the Morghast. See if he can just take him out with his little shots. So yes, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Not too good, Jamie.
That's fine. And then a win on the 4.
Christ, yeah,
No.
so far.
So let's see how far he charges. Got now we're shooting the army. Charging. And he goes 6.
Where do you want to go?
Let's see if he can kill the general.
The Vampire Lord or the General's Necromancer?
He'll kill the Vampire Lord then.
Yeah. She should be the general, really, it's just the Necromancer helps out a bit more. Right, okay, so into combat, isn't it? So what do you want to attack with first?
Let's see if we kill the Morghast before he wipes us out.
Yep.
So I go for the special weapon for the Skull Reapers, hitting on a 3. No.
Not so good. You're not very well now, are you?
I'll go for his Demon Blades.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
That's alright.
2.
That's not too bad.
And 6 if it wounds. He's only winning on a 3 now. Yep, so that's 1 mortal wound over. And 2 saves at no rend.
2 saves at no rend. So fail 1 and then the 1 mortal wound, wasn't it?
1 mortal wound.
So 2 death saves. So he takes 1, which is enough to kill him. So he's finally dead, which is going to save you a whole world of pain. Take away that dice. And then the Solitaire is going to attack the Graveguard.
So he's 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Both hit.
It's not too bad.
Winning on 3s. Which he gets none.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh,
You don't look too happy there.
Who's roll? I don't think I'll roll so bad.
They can be sure, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm now going to attack with the Vampire Lord on to the Korgoroth. So we've got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. I'll take that, that's better than last time. And then wounding on 3s. Yes, that's pretty good. So 3 saves at -1.
So, going up to a 5-up.
So
And
that
takes
is
all 3.
3d3 damage. So that is 5 damage.
Push it down to 3 left.
3 left, and let's see if the horse can do a little bit more. So it's got 2 attacks hitting on 4s and then wounded on 4s. So 1 save at no rend.
Got a 4-up. No, it takes another one. So the Korgoroth is down to 2.
Down to 2. See if the Graveguard can finish him off later. Right, so the Korgoroth is now finally going to attack and it's going to hit back on the Vampire Lord. So what attacks have we got, Jeremy?
So it's Claws of Fangs, 5 attacks, hit on 3s. And then wounded on 3s. Yes. So it's 4 saves, -1 rend.
4 saves, -1 rend. As she is in cover, she's going to get +1 to her save. So she's going to ignore the -1, gives her a 4-up save. Still not very good.
And it's
So
2 damage each.
2 damage piece, okay, so that is going to be 8 death saves. Come on, she can do this. She's just saving all her luck for this. Okay. No, she did. She did. So she's gonna. A bit of a moral victory there for Jamie.
Yes.
Right, so the Graveguard are now going to attack. They've piled in. We're going to do the attacks on the Skull Reapers first, so that is going to be a hell of a lot of attacks, so we're just going to roll them. So we're trying to get freeze here. So just take away the misses. Pretty good. And then we want 4s to wound to try and kill the Skull Reapers. Okay, so what we've got is a couple of 6s by the looks of things. And then 5 normal saves, all at -1. So whatever you prefer to do first.
Oh, great. So I'll do the 2 6s.
Yep.
So on 5s now. Let's save 1, so that's 2 damage I've taken. And then how many? 1,
5.
5, I would say, so 5 up. 4, all going through. So that is the Skull Reapers dead.
Okay, and then the 4 that are attacking the Korgoroth will make their attacks now. So just get rid of these ones. So hit on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. So that's pretty good. So we've got, that's about average. So we've got 1 out of 6, which can do 2 damage, and then 3 doing 1 damage, or -1.
So the 6 first, so I need a 5. No, and that is 2 damage, which is enough to take him out.
I think with that, I think I'm happy to say that Death has won this game.
Okay, good game.
Good game.
Yeah, so That was a bit of fun. Like I said, this is the first battle report, so in a way it's quite good that Death has won this one. It's definitely good for me, otherwise my reputation would have been ruined. And like I say guys, as this is our first one, we would have probably made some mistakes along the way. If you have noticed them, please put them down in the comments, just so we don't make them, you know, the mistakes again. Also, if there's anything you'd like to see differently, or just like any advice you could give us on what you'd like to see in the future, please let us know down in the comments, as I will take all your feedback on. And most importantly guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been really good fun making it, and I look forward to more to come. So if you have enjoyed it, please like, subscribe and comment down below, so that does always really help. And until next time, remember, Nagash is all, and all is one in Nagash.